Hello, welcome to my garden. I'm getting it ready for 2022. Today it's March 15th, 2022. So things doesn't look really nice right now, but I'm getting things ready. These are my winter sowing. Today it's 60 degrees outside, so I have to open everything, make sure that they air out so they don't get rotten in there. So I used milk jug. I use like any type of containers, plastic that can get some sun. See, milk jug, strawberries container, food containers. This is a new bed that I just made the other day while the soil is soft enough. And this is my other spot where I'm going to plant my mostly a lot of plants that has to do with medicine, like medicinal plants, things that I can use for tea, like basil, cilantro. I can use cilantro to cook, and I also make some fire ciders that I can definitely use it too. It's very sunny outside today. It's very nice, so I've been working in the garden very hard to try to build some more beds and stuff. See, it doesn't look so good, but in the next few months I'm going to do a follow-up videos and continue to do that so you can see. So these are all my containers. Over there I use a lot of see those containers over there, the big ones. I'm gonna use them to plant like things like onions, like bunching onions, and things like you know like cabbage, things like that. So I'll figure it out along the way, but I want to show you more like my winter sowing containers, because I winter, so I started since the beginning of February. Now it's getting warm outside. I can open them and let them air out, and so it is nice to go come here every morning and start working the soil while the ground is getting soft. And we are not over the frost yet, but right now the soil is not as hard as it used to be. So I started even planting some lettuce already. I have some lettuce planted the other day over here, so they will be able to be eaten in the next few months. So that's my garden. I'm in zone 5A. So it's March 15th, so things are getting to be you know better than the long harsh winter. You can hear the birds singing, they are coming back. It just put a smile on my face just to be able to be outside in the sunshine and be able to hear the birds. It's so nice. So I'm encouraging you, if you don't garden or you never try gardening, or you don't grow anything, just try something, because right now things are getting harder. I've been gardening for many years. Like, I used to garden with my grandma, my grandpa, my dad, my mom. Gardening is something that always been in my heart, and I love being outside. There's something about, you can ask anybody who garden or who love outdoors, who love to plant things. There's something so nice about having that dirt in your hands and seeing something from seeds and seeing it grow to something that you can eat and share. I share my vegetables with friends. I share them with anybody that would like some. And it's so nice to teach my children how we grow food and where food come from, because sometimes when you take a child to the grocery store to shop, they just see the food, but they don't a lot of times they don't know where the food coming from, how they grow, and what hard work it takes to grow something. and how rewarding it is at the end of the day after you get the fruit and vegetables and everything. And it's really helped my children to eat healthier and try more food because they're involved in it. They come and check the garden. They help me plant the garden. They see the things growing and they see how they grow. It's very encouraging to see that. So it's a way, if you don't garden or you don't grow anything, it's a good way to get outside, grow something. You don't have to have a big garden. You don't have to have a garden at all. You can just have a few plants and containers. If you don't have a big space, you just have a like a patio or a little walkway or just in your front door. Just plant something. Just even one. Just try it out and see what happens. So I know right now a lot of people get discouraged. They don't know what they're gonna do with their life, or right now it's very depressing in the world. But it's a good way to have something that you're taking care of. When I get home, I just go right to my garden. It's a way like that help me kind of get into the groove of gardening, and I'm always happy to make it home to see my family again and to see what's progress in the last 8 hours that I was at home. So anyway, it's so nice to have a garden. Try something. It doesn't have to be a big garden. It can just be um, one plant, one little flower that you grow, or one little vegetables, or whatever it is. So let me know and leave me questions. And as we're gonna be following the garden together, you will see how I go things, what I go and how I go it, and how I use my resource. I use everything. Those milk jug, instead of throwing them away, you can use them. Like I make my own soil. Like I will dig the soil in the yard and then use it and mix with other type of soil, and I use my food crops and things like that. So let me know and what you think. If you have any suggestion, any question, and let me know if you are gardening also, if you are trying things out. So thank you and God bless. Remember to smile.